Hey YouTube, so we're back and we're about to do this season 16 episode 1 review. As you can see, we're still here because I was home today and I was like, you know what, let me just do it in this little setting and then, we'll get it popping. So let's start. First of all, Shonda thought that, well, no, not Shonda. We thought that Shonda was about to set us up for like this very emotional season 16 episode 1. She ain't really get emotional yet. She ain't get emotional because this was really setting the stage. That's what I would say. So it wasn't like, because this episode wasn't like, pew, it didn't have nothing serious in it. But it definitely set the stage for what the hell is about to come for the rest of season 16. Because we just know that this is about to be drama, and more drama. Okay? Shonda, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing to us. I know. We know. We here. I see you. I understand what you're doing. So the episode kicks off and Maggie is limping around, potting in the middle of the woods, basically trying to find Jackson. And Jackson is holding on to this, trying to save this, what were they doing? Hiking? This hiker's life with his woman. Okay? Now somebody tell me, like, anybody know, like, I don't think I could hold on to a rope with like your entire arm basically split open. Like, how hard is that? Listen, she deserves a medal within herself. But that's all I can say. Because she's a trooper. She's a trooper. Let me see. So the ambulance comes. I took notes. Okay? Took notes. No notes. The ambulance comes, they bring Jackson and Maggie and the two hikers in. Barely, because she don't have nobody to walk for her because she fired everybody. I'm gonna call Owen right after he try and bond with the little baby with Teddy. And she's like, okay, yeah, guys, Amelia, Owen, Trauma, need you, let's go. And he's like, I just had a baby. And she's like, yeah, I know, congrats, let's go. So, and then they gonna leave Teddy Day with the two babies. What a boy name is. The little boy that Hunter Dap, and then the baby. Listen, Tom Krasick is a better man than I know most to be, okay? That he took that so calmly and he was just like, oh yeah, no, it's okay. Like, yeah, I know that you went back to Owen. He flew in this white horse and he told you all of these nice fairy tales. Don't worry, I gonna be here when you screw it up. Okay? He had no. And that's what Teddy needs to go back with and Owen needs to stay or needs to try work things out with Amelia. But then we're going to a little wrench will get thrown in this plan, and we see that later on in the episode. Okay? Listen. Jackson going dead. We talked about that. He was on the cliff. Karev drops Joe off to the 30-day, whatever you want to call it, nut house, depression and anxiety, so she could get her life back together. And Joe basically is like, yeah, thanks, but like I know that I am like really screwed up right now. If you want to be out, you can be out because we never filed the papers. I would try and figure out if that's like a thing, because on all of these seasons, not these seasons, but like a lot of shows, you see people are like, oh yeah, we had the big wedding, but we didn't actually file the paperwork. So people just be having weddings or having wedding stakes and then not file the paperwork, so don't be legally married. We saw that on Love and Hip Hop too. Like, I just try and figure it out. Like, what are you to be doing? Why? Why is that a thing? Why is it a thing? Why? Who knows? And then so the two hikers are living right now, and they take the girl in for surgery on her arm. Amelia and whatever that dude name is, the ortho, they're talking over each other. Like, I don't understand. Do surgeons really do that in real life? Like, I don't think they're supposed to, like, talk their personal business over people while they, like, have them cussing open. That's just no bueno. I don't just look at it and be like, okay, Grace. Like, if that's really, I get it's a show, obviously. If that's really how doctors debate over you when they're doing surgery, that's a problem. Like, I would be very upset. Okay, listen, that is a tragedy. Weber, you now on a doctor app, like, you making house calls. Listen, when the little girl vomit on him, I would die in, because that shit was funny. And he would just sitting there like, this is my life. Like, my wife clearly does not give a shit because she let Bailey fire me. Listen, okay? I needed for Maggie to relax on Jackson. When Jackson is just trying to be nice and calm and come into her, she's very uptight. She really needs to relax. And that's why she ran the man off. Because she just so uptight. Like, she can't just live. But I guess, like, all of that is because of who she is. And, like, she was so young when she came out of high school and then went to college so young. And, you know, I don't think she really understands how to live. Because she always so high strung. It's so annoying. Because that's what caused her and Jackson the relationship. And then she gonna be cussing at Jackson like that, and then gonna want to come in, like, what was it, like a week later, and, like, come to him when the man hiker, like, they think he, like, strokes out or whatever, and they have this big metaphoric situation over his brain scans, and Jackson is basically like, listen, we're holding on to this and we just need to let it go. Like, we need to just let this relationship be. And my heart broke because I was rooting for them. I feel like that's Tyra Banks' moment where she was like, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. I was rooting for that relationship. And I was so upset. Listen. Okay. Karasik gets Catherine Avery's position. Catherine Avery gives Karasik the, like, chief of the hospitals or something like that, I call it. Listen, Bailey is too mad. Bailey is mad. She's big mad because she can't stand Karasik. Okay, and then she and Catherine get into this big argument about, like, you know, that's Bailey feels like that's her punishment for firing everyone because Catherine stood by Bailey's side and was like, all right, yeah, you gotta go. You basically make the woman fire her husband, okay? And she was like, listen, I'm living with cancer. Like, I don't have time for all of this. Like, I don't have the energy that I once did. So you gotta get together and you gotta deal with Karasik ass, okay? All right. Listen, I still don't agree with Jackson that the relationship is broken beyond repair. I think that's something that they could work on. Maggie just gotta get her shit together. But the fact that he then went and started to talk to Vic from Station 19 is a problem for me. That's a problem. Like, why? Why, Jackson? Why? Tell me why. Because no. I'm not here for it. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I don't. I don't like it. I really don't. And the thing is, so Johansson was watching it with me. Like, I watched it again, he watched it. And Vic and Maggie look very similar. Like, they have the same characteristics. So it low-key feel like he just like her because she's a more open-spirited Maggie. But nobody in Maggie. Get your life together. Vic ain't it. Vic is not it. Okay? All right. Why are they? The next thing I have here is, why are they moving in weeks? I really hope that we're done with the weeks. Like 1 week later. I really hope we're done with the weeks because I didn't like that. We ain't accustomed to seeing that 1 week later after every scene. Like, come on, let's be realistic. Listen, Meredith tells off the mother from Zola's school because I think every working mother, even though Meredith was like, she's doing her probation or her community service or whatever, every working mother wants to tell stay-at-home mothers that same exact thing. Like, would you think that people would just be home knitting sweaters while are you, like, volunteering at the schools, people have to work. Like, they don't just choose not to volunteer at their children's schools because they don't want to, because they have to work. Okay? So I had like when Meredith was like, yeah, like we work all day and then we parent at night. So what do you want? The next joke was that a woman went and Zola heard the mother telling the teacher that her mother is a criminal and then come home and ask her mother how to spell criminal. Okay? Zola is a joke. She's a big joke. I love her though. I love her character in the movie. I love it. Meredith finds out that the medical board is seeking to take action against her license. I don't actually think that Meredith is going to lose her license because, like, what would Grey's Anatomy be then if Meredith can't be a doctor? You know, son. But I think that it's going to be a very, very rough hearing, and it will just bring up a lot of different things, and they might bring up things that she's done outside of just this incident. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. That looks like it's coming up next episode though. I think they're gonna try nip that in the butt really quick. Or it may not. That might be in like episode like 3 or 4. We're gonna stay tuned to see that out. Karev re-proposes to Joe. You know, it's a really rough day in Grey's world when Joe and Karev are my favorite couple, and sadly Meredith and DeLuca I would have to put them at second because I'm not here for Jackson and Vic. I'm really not here for Owen and Teddy. I'm really not too much here for Amelia and I don't remember I do name to him. Link is his name. I'm not really here for them too either. So we ain't see Bailey and Warren probably out fighting fires or something. So we haven't seen him for the season yet. And Catherine and Weber, they're just kind of old. So, yeah, that's that. Listen. Yeah, but Karev re-proposes to Joe. I thought that was very sweet. Him basically being like, listen, like, I'm going to stick with you for the long haul. I understand that you gave me an out, but I don't want the out. I loved it. I thought it was just so sweet of him. Just beautiful. Who is Amelia pregnant for? Who's she pregnant for? So something telling me that it's Owen, baby. Okay? Now, I don't think her and Owen have been together for that long, but her and Link haven't been dating or been together that long either. So I'm very confused as to who they're gonna make this baby out to be for, because in the next episode we clearly see her telling Link about the pregnancy, right? But the thing is, who says Link own? We're gonna see. That would make things. You know how much drama filled that would be if Owen and Amelia now are having a child, but now Owen and Teddy just had a child, and I really think that's where they're gonna go with this storyline. I really think so. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Teddy, listen. The last thing on the list was Owen giving up the house for Teddy. Lady, you decide that you want to be with Owen. Fine, you and Owen have decided you just want to be together. And you refuse to live in his house because he bought that house for Amelia. So you decide to be in this little baby room of a hotel. Really, Teddy? Really? I don't know. I don't get it. And Owen really was like, I gave up the house for you. I listed it, and we have a bunch of listings that we're gonna. I don't think you guys are gonna be together that long. Listen, Shonda best not make them like their relationship actually last, because I don't see it. I'm not here for it. I don't wanna. No. But we're gonna see. As I said, listen, all of this was to say Grey's Anatomy Season 16, Episode 1 came with a lot. It definitely brought a lot to the forefront. It gave us a lot to talk about this particular episode. And you already know that Season 16 is about to be some crazy shit. And it's going to have a lot of storylines. I don't think they're introducing any new characters this season, like they did. I think it was last season when they introduced the interns. I don't think they're doing that. I don't think we have any new interns because we're really going to be following Karev and Weber going to the next hospital. I don't remember, Pac North. That's very interesting. That's gonna be a shit in itself. I really think that they're going to come back to Grayson. I don't see them actually staying at Pac North. Bailey gonna get it together, and Karasik I think gonna be the ones to bring them back. I think Karasik gonna be like, okay, no Bailey, sorry, I'm overriding you. We have to bring them back. And then I'm going to be like, huh, Bailey, I with you on most things, girl. Like Catherine said, I stole a lipstick when I was 15. Like, does that mean that I shouldn't be able to practice medicine? Like, let it go. Like, you understand that it wasn't like they didn't do anything that was seriously, well, I mean, insurance fraud is serious. Not saying that. But they didn't do anything other than like try to help people. And Bailey, you've done things like that before that were like probably illegal, but were ethical. So Bailey, just get over it. Nevertheless, it was a lot. Season 16 episode 1 was a lot, but it didn't take me on the roller coaster ride that I thought it would have. So I don't know how to feel about that. But anyways, yes. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and do so. Click that subscribe button at the bottom in there, and don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you can be notified every time I post a video. Don't forget that we will be talking about Grey's Anatomy. Of course, we haven't done a couple talk in a hot minute, so we will be doing one of those shortly. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as I said, and follow my Facebook page, Mamatude1. And you can follow me at pure_attitude27 at Instagram and Snapchat. And we will see you in the next one.